saw. Did Grady get bumped on the hip at some point in the fourth quarter? Was he holding?
I don't want to lie to you. I'm not sure. Okay. I didn't. He may have or may not. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Yeah.
On the final play, what did you think of the execution of the last sequence? Because you guys got a really good look to tie.
Yeah, it was exactly what we wanted. We had Grady was the first option going to the corner. If we didn't have it, understand they were probably going to switch, throw it to the top, Mo, and we got fortunate. Obviously, when he drove it, they collapsed, made the right basketball play. We got a good look. In those situations, that's what you can ask for. Give yourself a chance. So we did, and we'll live with Grady shooting that shot 1,000 times.
I wanted to ask you about Marquise's leadership down the stretch too, because he kind of took over there, drew the three-point foul, couldn't get the next three to drop. But what did you make of his execution down the stretch as the point?
Yeah, again, it's part of his growth as well. Those types of moments, playing with different players that he hasn't really played with except for the last 5-6 days or something like that. But the best thing about the late game, we were organized. We got good shots. We didn't make them. We talk a lot about the process versus the result sort of thing. And I thought our process today in a lot of areas was really good. Obviously, for the guys, I would have loved to come out for the win. But I said we got another one tomorrow. We get a chance to lace them up.
Beyond energy, what were you focusing on in those 2 days, the 2-day break, to kind of recalibrate and reset with the team?
Yeah, specifically for us defensively, what we call shift help. Being in gaps, I thought we did a pretty good job. I don't know what the final numbers were to end the game and not fouling. I think in our first 2 games we had a lot of fouls because we were late to help. Thought we did a really good job there. And then really for us offensively, it's what I'm sure 29 other teams are stressing here. Easy play, simple play, somebody's open, trust, move the ball, and I thought we did that at times. And again, had some really good looks. I don't think we shot it well from three percentage-wise, but it's going to be part of it. We'll continue. We'll get in the gym. We'll keep repping it, and we look forward to the challenge tomorrow.
Asar Thompson, top 5 pick in this draft. What did you think about him today?
Yeah, obviously talent is there. Size, length, skill. Thought he was really aggressive getting into the paint, put a lot of pressure on our defense. And then on the other end of the floor, you can see his hand activity, his disruption. And I'm sure they feel the same. But just seeing him up close today, I think he's gonna have a really big career. Excited to watch him grow and develop as well.
I dropped your name with Coach, and he seemed pretty satisfied with your performance out there today. How would you assess how you guys did on the court today?
I think we competed. We played really hard. I think we had a better showing than our last 2 outings. So I think that was really my observation. Collectively, we just played more together, played with more competitiveness. We just gotta keep that going for the whole 40 minutes to get the job done.
What was the message from the coaching staff coming out of that one when you guys were in the locker room?
That they were pretty impressed with the way we turned things around, the way we started off the game. It's just having that same energy and keeping that going for the whole 40 minutes of the game, to walk out and win.
How would you assess your performance with this group? I know you had some opportunities to start, and are you happy with how you've been able to show out here at Summer League?
It's a great group of guys, willing passers. I feel like I've been able to show a little bit of my skills and a little bit of what I can do. At the same time, just contribute to us trying to get a win. So.
Things shifted for you guys in that fourth quarter. What weren't you guys able to do to secure that win?
I feel like in the fourth quarter we just had a lot of mental lapses. Turnovers, weren't defending the way we needed to be, weren't getting to our sets, and you can't do that in this league and expect to win. So it's something we're going to learn from, something we're going to bounce back from. So I'm not worried.
Were there enough positives for you guys to move into tomorrow feeling good about the game?
I feel like this is probably the best we've played up to date, honestly. We just weren't able to put it together for all 40 minutes, and that's something this team's going to have to do to win games. Play Raptor basketball for 40 minutes, play the basketball we've been preaching in practice, and, we played probably about 30, 35 minutes of that, but those last 5 minutes really killed us.
The three hasn't really dropped for you too much here in Summer League, but you've been getting to the basket quite a bit. We saw in the fourth quarter you got 2 cuts for dunks. How much are you trying to adapt to your game and trying to contribute towards the team?
Coach Jammer told me the best thing I can bring to this team is getting to the basket, getting downhill. I'm not worried. I know what kind of shooter I am. I know I can make shots just because they aren't falling in the 3-game stretch. I'm not really going to trip about it. But just like you said, I got to adjust to how I'm playing, to how well I'm shooting the ball. So getting downhill is a big priority for me.
What do you think about that dunk that you had where it caught a body a bit?
I needed to get that out of my system, bro. I needed to release a little anger. It felt good, but it would have felt better with the win. So.
You were here last Summer League, and Coach was talking today just about the execution of this game, kind of changing, simplifying it. I wondered, what were the carryovers from you being with that team last year to this year, and kind of what you're bringing to them?
It's really different for me. Last year was my first experience, so I kind of came in not really knowing what to do, trying to get my feet wet, trying to learn. Now this year, I'm kind of looked at to help practice what I preach to them young guys. Try to get them up to speed, try to help them in any way I can, and to try to be a leader. Something I'm working on, something I'm going to get better at every day, and that's what I'm bringing to this summer league differently than what I brought last year.